Hello everybody, Spegtacular, the Silverstacular, with some terrible news today. Thousands of dollars stolen of rare coins in Castle Shannon. This should be Pennsylvania. I was actually given this news story. I'm not sure if they want to identify who they are, but I was given this news story about this thievery. And the person that gave me this news story suggested that I warn you all to not stop when it comes to coming home from a coin show. Now, before I go on with this news story right here, we're going to hear it together, listen to what's going on. I do want to say that I disagree with that ideology of not stopping prior to coming home from a coin show, because obviously this person in this video was not paying attention to their surroundings. They were not aware that they were being followed home, right? Now, stopping can have a benefit that if you stop somewhere and you do get robbed, and this person did, unfortunately, in this situation. If you do get robbed, though, at least it wasn't your home, your base, where all of your coins and precious metals are stored. You got robbed for a couple $1,000s instead of whatever you have back at the home base, right? Or worse, let's be honest. Somebody stealing your thousands of dollars worth of rare coins is just, a little annoyance when it comes to what thieves and robbers and violent people could do to you, especially if they enter into your home and they learn about where you store all of your belongings. So pay attention to your surroundings. Find out if you're getting trailed, first of all, and know that if you're going to a coin show, you're automatically a potential for being a victim. But look in your rearview mirror, oh man, I've seen that car now follow me for, a mile. Pay attention a little bit. Realize that when you stop, notice who's coming up around you, who stops around the same time you do. Realize that this is a time where you could be a victim. And if you are going to stop, realize that maybe, you stop and then pull away. Stop purposely over here at this building and then pull away and then come over to here and see if somebody ends up making the mistake of following you twice, and then you know for sure that you're not just going to go right back home. Maybe try to Google, and find out where on GPS a police station locally is, and then go stop there and let them know, hey, this vehicle right here has been following me, just so you guys know. Anyways, let's listen to this story together and try to dissect what's going on here.
60 seconds for a person to break into a car at this 7-Eleven and steal thousands of dollars worth of rare coins. Now, Castle Shannon police need your help of finding the suspects. Rare coins, jewelry, and money gone in seconds. Castle Shannon police say a coin collector was leaving the ONR coin show at the Castle Shannon Volunteer Fire Department Sunday when he stopped at the 7-Eleven across the street to grab a drink. He went inside for 1 full minute, and when he came out, his car broken into.
And within that minute, when he returned to his vehicle, he determined that both passenger side windows had been smashing out and that his coin collection as well as jewelry and cash were all stolen from the vehicle.
The theft happening in broad daylight with people all around.
It was a very brazen act because the entire time it was during daylight hours and there were people in the vicinity in eyesight actually pumping gas.
Police are now looking for this woman. Surveillance video captured her going inside the 7-Eleven, acting as a lookout while another person broke into the car.
We asked that people be vigilant of their surroundings. There clearly had to be some noise associated with this due to the windows being broken.
Police also identified this vehicle, a 2024 black Ford Escape with a Tennessee license plate, as the car the thieves took off in. If you have any information about this investigation, call Castle Shannon Police. For now, reporting in Castle Shannon, Ava Rash, Pittsburgh Action News 4.
All right, so some interesting things were going on there for sure. First of all, I'm going to show you a map of the entire area, but you have a little bit of surveillance footage of the female that's trying to, kind of make everybody unaware of what's going on outside the store, right? She's trying to go in the store and say like, hey, blah, blah, blah. How's everybody doing? I got some questions, pay attention to me and not the man behind the curtain, so to speak. So we get some very horrible, typical, imagery of this woman. I don't know. We can see stuff that you can see anywhere. I mean, this is nothing to work with right here, unfortunately. She's a white woman. That's all I can tell you. She's got looks like blondish, maybe dirty blonde hair. That's that's not a lot to work with. I would say her age is probably around the 47, 48-year-old mark, somewhere around that, if I had to guess. But again, it's not a lot to work with. What we do have to work with, and what coin show people that were running coin shows, the heads of those organizations, they should work with this right here. A Tennessee license plate that goes BPK 4275. That should be all you need right there as far as information, especially if you're law enforcement. You should have found out exactly who that is right there, if that's a vehicle in question. I'm surprised actually that this hasn't already been figured out just by that little bit of information right there. But anyways, feel free to use this imagery right here because it was given to us to use. And this is not my news story. Obviously, this is, something that I found through somebody else. And I will go ahead and give that link down in the description. So in case you want to look at this again, and it talks a little bit more about it. But anyways, I want to show this right here off because this is what I think is crazy. This is the 7-Eleven where it took place. And you can see that it's a smaller area. So if this person, I don't know where they parked. If they parked over here, if they parked around the 7-Eleven here, I'm not sure. That part of the story wasn't quite given to us. But if you're on the pumps, you see everything, right? So there's no way somebody smashing into the windows of a vehicle here or here if you're pumping gas. And they said that there was people pumping gas. There's no way you're not noticing that. That's ridiculous. And everybody's got a cell phone. They should have definitely been getting information and taking video via their cell phone. But look how crazy. During broad daylight, this occurred. And look at this road. This is obviously Google Maps. And this is the image of during the day. And this seems like a pretty busy intersection right here. And there seems like there's people everywhere. And so these robbers were just trying to be quick, bust a window, grab it, and get out. So I do want to say there's a couple things here I would recommend. First of all, like we talked about earlier, be aware of your surroundings. If you're going to stop, just realize that you just don't want to stop without noticing what's been around you for a little while coming out of that show. You can't go that route without noticing your surroundings. Also, where you put the stuff in the vehicle, there's a lot more hiding spots than directly on top of a seat. It sounds like these thieves were able to smash 2 windows, both in the passenger side, and just simply grab out the contents. No big deal. You have a lot of storage in your vehicle, under the seats, in kind of little cubby holes and stuff, and underneath things, inside of gloved compartments. You have all kinds of little slots you can put them in. A better place, if you have a car, put it right into the trunk. There's no glass to break for the trunk, so it's a much better place for sure. But I mean, these are obviously very, very just bold criminals right here to do this in this particular spot during the day. So I don't know that the person that sent me this story would recommend that I tell you all to not stop before you get home from a coin show. I would say that this person, just got very, very unlucky. They were caught unaware. They weren't checking their surroundings to find out if they were getting tailed. And stopping, fortunately, was something that probably benefited them since they were so unaware of their surroundings. They were only losing a couple thousands of dollars worth of coins and not having the person find out where they actually live and getting their entire collection. Maybe today, maybe one day later. That is probably a good thing that they ended up getting robbed here, as terrible as that is to say. But there's that news story. This stuff is everywhere. You know that I've showcased many numismatic crimes on my channel. Here is one right here recently, and you can go back and watch that video if you'd like. This was a thief in Orlando that, during the show, right then and there, tries to steal amongst a large coin show. The fun show is massive. There's people, elbow to elbow in that store. And this guy right here, he sees opportunity, tries to steal something, and gets dropped and threatened to be tased by the officers here. So anyways, I have plenty of these videos on my channel, But just be careful out there, because even in broad daylight, amongst a very, very busy area, people are desperate right now in our time on this earth, and they will just do some crazy things. There's some crazy people out there. So don't be a victim. Make sure you're paying attention. I also have a video or two with several suggestions about how to not be a victim on my channel here on YouTube when it comes to, coin shows and coin shops. Some tips to take when it's time to come home from those places or even be at those places. So check out those videos. I'll have more on my channel as time goes by. Subscribe if you haven't. Let me know down in the comments what you would have done or what you recommend doing differently than what these people did. Hindsight is 2020. We can't be, hating on these people, but we can definitely learn from their mistakes, I believe. Anyways, I got to go for now. I appreciate you all for watching. Spegtacular is out.
Taser! Open your hands now! Put your hands behind your back or you're gonna be tagged! Do it now! Do it now! Back away! Go back away! That's all they do there is. Back off. Stop!
Good, man. Yeah, you too.
Well, hello everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. When I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.